Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. Today is a really nice day and everything, so like, you know what? Let me do one final episode for the last day of this month, and then, for September and everything, I'm gonna get my Halloween horror game series started and everything, like I mentioned in my other video. So I wanted to talk about this game today. I got it last week Friday, Pac-Man Re-PAC, and I was really hyped when they first announced this. I found out about it on Twitter and everything, so I like, you know what? I have to get this game. I never played the original on the PS1. I was thinking of getting it, but not it's here. I don't really need to play it. Unless I really want to go back and like play, like the old school, PS1 graphics and stuff. I wouldn't mind that, but that's only if I wanted to play it that way. I can always go and get that one still. But I'm good with this one, everything. I feel like they did a really good job with it. And let me show you guys closer. And do that. Make sure you guys can see and everything. There is no like artwork or nothing in here. So it's just a GameStop receipt. I always usually like to keep just in case if anything's wrong with it. I can just always return the game. So yeah, and it's really cheap. It was $30, 32.65 to be exact. The tax here. I'm not sure. For you guys, whatever how the taxes in your states or the countries, whatever who's watching, but. So it's not an expensive game. So that's a really, really good thing. It's a positive, and everything. So but like I said, I got this last week Friday. I didn't want to talk about the game yet until I started playing it and get some gameplay footage, which I currently have. Like I just started the game like a couple hours ago, and I got really far. Like the game seemed like it's a really short game. There's only like a couple of stages and that's it. So I got really far already in that little bit of time. So I wanted to get some gameplay footage, what I'm gonna show you guys at the end. So that's the reason why it took me a while to like talk about this game. Well, not really that long. It's only a couple of days ago since I got this. It wasn't that long ago. So yeah. But so far I'm enjoying the game. Really good game. And I really love 3D, platformers or the side scrolling platformers, whatever whatever you call it. Either or is fine with me. The only thing with 3D platforming games I really don't like is that the camera controls is like really bad. That's the only thing I don't like, especially like a lot of the retro games, like older 3D platforming games, always terrible. Don't like it at all. And also when I spoke about Hat in Time, that game that I recently beat, that the camera angles was not too good in that game. But I actually wouldn't even say this is like more a 3D. This is more like this is side scrolling, but they have some 3D platforming elements and everything, like the adventure, like how like how the camera is like it just switches from sideways to the other way and everything like that. So I like how they implemented that. Kind of like how Crash Bandicoot is and stuff like that. So that's good. I like that and everything. And can't beat the price, So and it's a retro game, I'm really happy that they have a physical. So thank you, Bandai Namco, doing a good job. Unlike some other companies out there, that release these games and only have them, digital, while the Switch gets a physical. I'm talking about you, Square Enix. Always something with these people. I know I always have to bring their names up because it's always something, But Bandai Namco is doing it right. We have a physical version, and I was happy when it was announced for the PS4. It's like yes, I was like thank you, Lord. So I was so happy to get it and everything. And then every retailer I know has it, like major ones like Amazon has it, Best Buy has it. I got it from GameStop. Even though GameStop lately has been pissing me off with this the way that company is and the type of employees, it's crazy. Maybe one day I'll talk about that when they ran a GameStop. I feel like I have spoke about them before, and I know Best Buy have too. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, but I know I have talked about the two. But I might be going back to Best Buy just to do like for games like pre-orders and stuff like that. Because since they also have a point system and their point system is way better than GameStop. But GameStop right now is just it's been slacking. I don't like their business practices and everything. So I think my next game, from games going forward, like any games I want to pre-order, I'll just get them from Best Buy. And any of the games that came out that I want to get that's a good deal on Amazon, I'll get it from Amazon and everything. So yeah, so got the game from GameStop and everything, and like this is fun. It's a fun game. It's good. Not much I can really talk about it. It's a really good 3D platforming game. Side scrolling game. I keep saying 3D, well, 3D, whatever. But it's a really good platforming game. I should just say that way. And I know a lot of you guys would definitely enjoy it. For you guys that love platforming games like myself, especially retro platforming games as well. So I'm really happy. Like I said, I'm really happy that Bandai Namco has made a physical version of this and everything. Like other companies, and that's a great thing. I was really happy when they announced that because if it was only digital, I would have said never mind. I'll just say forget it, and I'll just get the PS1 version instead. So I'm really happy for that. So once again, thank you Bandai Namco for that and everything. And I hope they will come out with some more like physical releases of older games and stuff like that. That would be great. So I'm really happy. Good remastered and everything. I don't see any issues. It's nothing like no like bugs or nothing to like or glitches, nothing. I haven't encountered anything bad yet. So which is also another great thing because you already know in these modern games now, it's always bugs you have to deal with and everything. But that's more common like in like online type of games, like how Evil Dead was like plagued with bugs and other games like that. But a lot of Western RPGs as well, like Western RPGs and like or Western games always have some like bugs or whatever like that. This is a Japanese company, so like, it should be a little bit better. And on top of that is a port like yeah, I guess like a port remaster, a port plus remastered, from a PS1. So how can you really screw that up? So yeah, but that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I'm gonna show you guys the gameplay footage at the end. There is a platinum trophy as well, so it seems like this game will be an easy platinum. I think it'll be easy platinum. I know you go through all the levels, you have to get all the collect all the letters, to spell out Pac-Man, and then you get like a bonus stage at the end you can do. There's also the maze level, which is cool. I'll show you guys that as well, which is really nice. Where like pays homage to the old Pac-Man games, like when you just going around the maze, getting the dots, and then stuff like that. And you get large, the giant Pac-Man and the ghosts run away from you and stuff, and you can eat them. So they have that mini game as well, the maze mini game in each level as well. When you find keys or whatever to open the doors and stuff like that. By the way, with the gameplay footage I have, for you guys that want to play the game, and don't like spoilers, just like from now. Actually, I'll leave that description. I should have said that from the beginning, anyways. Like I was just not saying that now, but I'm gonna leave that, in the title and everything for you guys because a lot of people out there, of course, don't like spoilers. Myself included, don't like spoilers at all. So that's the reason why, like, for certain games I want to get, I really don't try to like look up too much gameplay footage on it or check out any people on here, YouTubers that do let's plays on it because that's spoiling the game for me. And if I see you playing the game from beginning to end, I'm not gonna want to play the game again. So yeah, so I know how it's spoiling, like spoiling games or whatever, how that feels. So I'm gonna leave that in the description instead of the title of the video, I should say. Since I'm just now mentioning it, at this point in the video and everything like that. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about with it. But like I said, pick this one up, guys. That's what I say. Pick this up, guys. Pick this one up, guys. Pick this one up. It's really good and everything. One last thing I wanted to mention when it comes to these games that I mentioned and and recommend to you guys. A lot of these games I'm recommending, well, majority of these games I should say, majority of these games I'm recommending is games that I like. These are games that I like and games that I enjoy that I really don't encounter like problems in. The only one that I didn't like that I think I'm not sure if I recommended to you guys was Evil Dead because honestly I didn't really like that game that much and everything. But majority of these games that I have played and everything is games that I like, and I'm recommending to you guys. And it's also cheap games, it's not like anything expensive. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's gonna be recommending games to you that shit, because that's how it was with me before. Like when I used to watch like Radical Reggie, Metal Jesus, those people, I don't watch them anymore. That was a long time ago. They would recommend shitty games, and I'll pick these games up like this game sucks. Like why they recommend this game and saying it's good when it's not, I'm not that type of person because on one video I've made that I've done with where I talked about Fragrant Story, that game with the 3DS. One guy got was upset in the comments complaining about how the game was so short or whatever like that. And things that he said, have I played it? He told me have I played it yet? Because it's a super short game, whatever. I'm like, honestly, I don't really care how short the game is. I'm just happy that there's a 3DS game, that came out, in 2022. That's the reason why I wanted it because for like nostalgia and just something like kind of like a memento, something that I can have like saying, oh, this game came out, in this year when the 3DS was discontinued already and stuff like that. It's always good to have something like that. It's like having like a piece of like a memento, like something nostalgic and everything. That's like if somebody made an NCD4 game right now in 2022. Of course, I'm gonna pick that up. I don't care if it's like only 10 hours to beat the game, whatever. It's just something to have. And on top of that, that game is cheap as well. That game is cheap. The only thing you have to do is wait for like a month and a half before you get the game, but it is cheap. I don't know if they still have it online. I mean, up on their website. Actually, was it $30? I think it was actually $40. Yeah, I think it was $40. but still, you know, like I don't see anything wrong with that, you know. And hey, at the end of the day, if you get the game and you beat it, whatever, you can always sell it back. You know, you can always sell on eBay. That's a good thing with physical games. But these games that I'm recommending to you guys is games that I like, you know, games that I enjoy, and games that I feel like, you know, for you guys that subscribe to my channel that likes retro games as well would like, you know. I'm not gonna just recommend games that, you know, you guys don't like, you know, or games that games that I don't like, but I'm recommending it to you to go out, you know, spend your money on these games if I don't like the game, you know. I'm not like that. So I don't think he was like targeting me and saying anything about me like recommending shitty games or whatever like that. But he was just talking about how short the game was. But I just wanted just to point that out, just to let you guys know that the games that I'm, you know, recommending to you guys is games that I like. You know, games like, you know, like a lot of these ports that's coming out, like remasters of old games that I grew up with and stuff like that. I'm recommending these games because they're good. And I'm recommending a lot of these games because they're cheap. You know, all these games I've mentioned recommended so far is cheap games. Cheap games I picked up like 20, 30, 40 bucks, you know, nothing past that, you know. So the only one was Back for Blood. I think was like I paid 50 something dollars. I don't remember because I had points and stuff like that. That game was terrible, you know. The game sucked. But hey, for you guys, there's probably a lot of people who like the game, you know, and especially for a lot of like Left 4 Dead fans or so. I'm a fan of it, but just that game never captured, you know, the same feel of Left 4 Dead and everything. But you know, a lot of these games I'm recommending is, you know, games that I like, you know, and all that stuff. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, this is going forward, you know, for any games I pick up and, you know, and try out and tell you guys is really good, you definitely recommend it. You know, I'm not just saying that, you know, for you guys to go out there and, you know, run out there and waste money getting these games, or digital for those guys, you know, download it, you know, buying down these games. You know, I'm not just saying it just for that, you know, for you guys to waste money. You know, why wouldn't do that? Why would I do that? You know, I'm not that type of person. But like I said, this one you guys should get because I definitely recommend it and everything. You know, for you guys that love the Pac-Man series or the Pac-Man Roll series and everything, you like your retro adventure games, you know, and platforming games, definitely should try this one out. I mean, pick this one up and check it out. You know, it's a good game, and especially for you guys that played the PS1 version, is pretty much the same. You know, just with enhanced graphics or whatever like that. I don't think they added any extra features. Did they? Let me see. No. I think everything is here. I think it says like multiple modes. I think that was already in the PS1 version. If I like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played the PS1 version, but it has the multiple modes. It says right here what I was talking about with the maze mode, and like clear quest mode. Oh wait, hold on. Clear quest mode to unlock the original Pac-Man game in the original mode. Oh my god, so it is in this game. Wow, so you can actually play it in the oh wow, in its original form. Oh my god, the PS1 version. I'm thinking that's what it's saying, right? That's what it has to. That has to be it. I'm just not reading this. So that means they do have that in this game. Okay, good. At least I hope I'm right, but that's great. So I guess once I complete, you know, the game, it will unlock that mode, for the PS1 version of the graphics and everything. I hope that's what it is, you know. Happy I read that. So there you guys go. So even another extra bonus on top of that. So, you know, you get, you know, $30, $30+, get the game, the remastered version, and you get the original version as well, PS1 version, and everything like that. Hope I'm saying that wrong. So don't get mad at me or say, oh, it's not in the game. You lied or whatever, you know. Just letting you guys know, because I know how social media is now, and then people just, this is so toxic. You know, it's so toxic. I already mentioned the channel with Twitter. It's just so toxic. YouTube is toxic, but not as bad as Twitter, but still social media in general, you know. That's why sometimes I can't do with social media. But that's about it. So I'm gonna show you guys gameplay footage and all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have picked up the game already, what do you guys think? What's your thoughts on the game? Do you guys like it? Whatever like that. And all that stuff, but do you agree with me or whatever, you know, blah blah, all that stuff. So like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll definitely appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
What?